Okay, I'm going to give you an example of solving right triangles. Usually you're going to be given 3 bits of information. So, I have angle C, which is 90, angle B, which is 64, so I'm going to write that in here, and side B, which is 38.5. This is side C, and this is side A. Now, I can use the trig functions to set up some ratios to solve this triangle. Now, usually you want to go from one of the two acute angles, so since I have acute angle B, I could do the sine of B, and this is side B, by the way, is equal to B over C, or I could do the cosine of B is equal to A over C. Now, how do I know which one of these would be the better to use? Well, if I use sine of B, I know that B is 64, and I know that small b is 38.5. I don't have C, so there's one number that I do not have in this one. If I were to use this one, cosine B, I have the B, which is 64. Do I have the A? Do I have that side? No. Do I have that side C? No. So in this one, there's two unknowns. The only way that I can solve these is when I set up a ratio, I have to have only one unknown. So this is the one that's going to work. So let's put the numbers in and see what it looks like. So sine 64 equals 38.5 over C. So I have to solve this for C now. Multiply both sides by C, so C times sine, let's write that again, sine 64 equals 38.5. Again, solving for C, divide both sides by sine 64, and I get 38.5 divided by sine 64. Now, it's just a matter of plug it into the calculator. So let's try that. So turn it on, clear it, check your mode to make sure you're in degree modes because I'm using degrees here. So I checked my mode, so now I'm just going to type in 38.5 divided by sine 64, and I get 42.835, so if I round it to tenths, 42.8. So 42.8. And so that's side C, 42.8. Now, you know what? I could have solved using this because I just thought of something. If I know this is 64, can I find that other angle? All three of them have to add up to 180, right? So if I just do a little subtraction, I could get this is 26. So I could have used angle A to set up some ratios also. I guess I still couldn't have used cosine B because it had two unknowns, but I could have worked off of angle A and done sine or cosine with that. So, and when you solve the triangle, you have to find all the missing parts. So I have angle B, I have angle C, now I have angle A, which is 26. I now have side C, which is 42.8. Now I still have one more side to find, side A. I have a couple choices. I could use the trig functions now because I have C. So I could do this. I could say cosine of 64 equals A over C and just plug in the numbers that I have, right? So I could say cosine 64 equals A, which, did we figure out A? Nope. But we figured out C, 42.8. Multiply both sides by 42.8, so I get 4. So when I rewrite that, I get 42.8 times cosine 64 equals A, and then it's just a matter of plug it in. So let's try that. 42.8 times cosine 64 equals 18.76, so A equals 18.8. I round that a little bit. You should be trying these at the same time with your own calculator.